What's up? It's your girl P, and word of today is LGBTQ plus. So now we want to touch on it, and we want to know what does LGBTQ plus stand for. As we all know, it's lesbian, gays. B is for bisexual, T is transgender, and Q it's Q plus is etc. Like intersexual and others, right? Now the definition of it is people who don't classify themselves as female or male, meaning they are non-binary, right? So in the house today we have Mother Teresa. Beep 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 beep. Hi, girl.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good, and you?
Yeah. So thank you for bracing us with your presence, for being you, for being here.
Thank you for hosting.
We are ready for the vibe. We are ready for you. We are ready to learn about word of the day. Don't forget the word of the day, right?
Yes.
So how would you describe yourself? How would you describe surprise?
Well, surprise is obnoxious, outgoing, extrovert. The other side of me is I'm introvert, but people don't know about it, and I like keeping it there. And one thing is, I don't take shit. I'm ambitious, but I don't take shit. If you want us to go there, I can take you there. Free of charge. Can you try? Free for free.
Yes, and we know you. We know Surprise is the girl of talks. She's a girl who's very bubbly, who's always out there, right? And we know you don't just take things very lightly.
Yeah, yes, that's basically
or wanyana wa.
Yes,
girl.
You can call me that.
Wanyana wa the streets. Yes. Yeah, so like have you always been gay? Like has it always been you, or was it ever a certain point where you were like a boy and then all of a sudden something clicked and changed and you were like, yeah, now I want to be gay? What happened? Like, how did you get to that level?
How did I get?
Yeah.
Hold on.
Bujwals, beverages.
Bujwals. I've always been me. I didn't have to come out to anyone.
Yeah.
My parents accepted me from the get-go. I can't say a moment where I had to hide myself from someone.
Yeah, like you've always been yourself and
I've always been me. My parents accepted me from. Actually, they accepted before Nakita Wanahori. Okay, when you know what technology, when you know what is influenced by how my mom treats me.
Yeah.
Because she accepted me. Fortunately, from onset. Fortunately, my mom is a seamstress.
Okay.
So growing up, she used to make dresses for me. I used to wear skirts. And matching out.
So it's always been a thing.
Like it's always been.
From growing up, you just wore them, no problems.
And then growing up, so the community accepted me. But there's always hiccup challenges.
Yeah, there's always people who not very welcome.
During my secondary level, I went to 2 secondaries. During my secondary level, the last school that I went to, there was a certain teacher that was not so welcoming and understanding of
towards your situation, like towards who you are.
But I can't say they did not understand. They understood perfectly.
Like your situation from the onset, from the moment you went to the school, they knew.
From the moment they saw me. Yes, because there's nothing to hide.
Yeah.
So they saw me.
And you also show it, like just
understand. Yes. So they understood what. But that used to make it difficult for me. And at some point I felt like this one, keep her off. LGBTQI.
Yeah.
Basically,
like the person wants to
hide and think that I'm living the life that he envisioned or envisions to live.
No, we see it.
So
more like the person was seeing you living his life, and because he couldn't live it, now he's making things difficult for you.
Yeah. There's no single word that guy did not say to me.
Yeah.
He could, like, he spewed venom every chance he got.
Always
talking to me.
Talking trash.
If I am to tell you the number of earrings he confiscated from me, you wouldn't believe.
Mangina
like mangina, a lot.
Not for mangina.
Yes,
for the fact that okay, for
I
him,
feel like he was influencing the kids not to accept me well at school.
yeah.
I at some point he even spoke about it during assembly, where we gathered together and talk about things. He spoke
Yeah.
about it there. So I was like, why are we doing this?
Yeah, so like did that give you problems or
It gave me problems
as a child or like you want motor like especially when a teacher, you know, we spend majority of our times at school working. So when you're there, you expect them to parent you in a good manner, teach you about life and everything.
Yes, just that I have this personality and I had that mindset. Yeah, you know what? Listen as well and so
Yeah.
But if you kill someone, make it feel more I'm closed down on. I'm not given the platform to be myself because
So don't you think like you realize later in time, oh, Mutho has been depressing me and putting me down throughout the entire
no,
time?
I realized from onset.
From onset, from
Because
the
when you
onset,
scold
girl.
me, I'd understand the difference between scolding and doing whatever
Yeah.
they were doing.
But
It
go
was two
scold
different
go
things.
khalema ne, please. Let's
Oh,
carry another
sorry.
little like bombastic
Sorry.
words. Go khalema.
Yeah, you could tell when one is scolding you.
Yeah,
I understand that.
yeah.
Yes. So he was like, I would be like, okay, this one is being over now.
Yeah, like over way too much on
Exactly.
khalema and everything.
So I was like, remember with restrooms. I remember this one time it escalated from because of the restrooms.
Toilet, ne? Restrooms, toilets, yeah.
Don't do that. So yeah, it escalated from that moment.
Yeah.
But I think it was because I had two-faced friends. They also spoke about me too, or rather with him behind closed doors.
Oh, eventually our teacher
Yes.
over more closer to the kids and then we got
My
information
friends,
from them.
yes.
Yeah.
Because
Okay.
it was like I was being dramatic. How can one be dramatic for being gay?
Like that's
So
just
even
who
with
you
the
are.
restrooms, I was more at ease when I
Oh, yeah,
used.
toilet, yeah, basad.
Yes. So I end up not using the restrooms at school.
Yeah.
So at this particular time, before they could call my mom, they called her to school. I was doing grade 11, I think.
Or at least
So they called her to come to school, and I did not allow it. I did not give them the message. And then boom, they caught me. The year when I was supposed to do metric.
Yeah.
But like before can I come, you need to see your parent. You need to bring your parent here. They need to, by that time my mom was still working in Namibia.
Yeah.
So she had to fly from 2 and then from 2. So it was only
coming back
for
and going birth just for the Baganati situation.
only to find out it was just a matter of restrooms. I was
no,
like,
when I toilet
really,
guy,
bruh,
like
you understand.
So basically you would say with how the community received you, ne, you've had your good experiences when it comes
The
to
ups
your
and downs.
yeah, and then you've also had the bad ones where you had teachers giving you problems.
Girl, I also had my fair share.
Yeah.
Yes,
You've been through it, like you've seen it, how everything which has happened, and yeah, I guess it happens to
Remember, this is
all of us.
Remember, I grew up in rural places.
Yeah, especially
So
because
the neighboring vicinities, this one and the other one, yo, those who did not receive me well are now in my DM. They wanna tell stock or something.
Bambo, they are sweet. They are sweet.
Technology, so I cannot exactly. So now they are no longer homophobes.
Yeah.
They wanna tell
It's more like people who didn't like you then. It's more because they wanted whatever you were selling or whatever like you were showing to them.
Exactly.
Like
so
they were more interested in it.
I was living the life they could not live.
Yes, when I can. So I see it. So enough about that, ne? Now we must speak about your date life. Like how is it? I know. Oh, you know, almost engaged. Oh, relationship. Yeah. So like, who are you dating? Honestly, like, are you in a wait? Before we get to who you dating, I want to know: are you in a relationship? So that drinking, I see. No, this drinking, guys. He's allowed, like, to say no. Like, I don't want to talk about it. But no, we just want to know: are you dating somebody? We don't have to know the name.
Well, girl, mokonute. King of my queendom.
Yes. So, Have you ever dated a girl before?
Woo!
My
Woo,
God.
cow.
Yes.
Yeah. Tuna. Fishy. Akazange. You know, I've never dated a girl. I've always seen girls as, what? People to hang with.
Yeah.
Because I've always seen myself as a girl.
Oh yeah.
So seeing them, I did not see a difference.
Yeah, it was never a thing of.
It was never a thing of, I could
You
be
like
this person.
her, or you look at her, and you're like,
so
I'm still exploring or everything. So like it's already like you already knew from the onset, from when you were
Yes.
birthed, when this is not you, this is not the type of life you want, the type of life you want to lead on. Yes, yes. So speaking about relationships, I can really know even relationships have that sexuality part, the intimate part. You know, when you're in a relationship, you gotta be intimate, like at some point. So I wanna know, like, what's
so you
the
want to know the
vibe?
intimate part?
What's the
How
vibe
inquisitive
with
of you.
Like, we wanna know the details of like what's happening there, who's who, what's we know the simple way of when people are having intimate. I know I'm a woman. Sometimes I can just lay down and let the men take control and everything. And you're one. So I want to know, in your case, do you guys take turns, or is it just you there, or action movie? We want to know the details.
Yeah. With us, it differs with one's preference.
Yeah.
But by us, I'm referring to the LGBTQI, the umbrella.
Yeah.
Yes. Because it's sheltering us all. But talking about me, and there's nothing that a heterosexual relationship or couple does and what we don't do.
Yeah.
Every style.
Ungwanyana girl.
Understand that.
So when you do the ass stuff.
Yes.
Like the ones that I do.
Yeah, we're in the same. So yeah, that's what I'm
Okay. So I feel you. So it's more of a thing of when you guys are doing it and it comes to positions, you know that.
Yeah, because we
you
do
give it basically.
Yeah, you can call
the men take it.
Yeah, I'm the passive one in the relationship and he's the active one. But not only me.
Yes.
Understand that with others, they could look straight, both of them.
Yeah.
Masculine and whatnot.
Yeah.
But there will be an active one and a passive one. Thing with relationship in you.
Okay, so now I see it. It's more of you are the give it to me, baby.
You know. I'm the harder one. Hara. Yes.
Oh, no, we're like, give it to me, baby. Harder.
I'm that one.
Okay, so also there's a thing, that people be like, when you're gay and you looking at you, you're very beautiful. You're wearing your own makeup.
Thank you.
Your eyelashes. Who looks very on and ready. So when you're looking for a guy, is it a thing that you go for guys who look normal or guys who like also into gay, like guys who also wear lashes? Would you date a gay person who looks more like you?
I don't think I understand the nature of your question, but I think you mean, by so saying,
Yeah.
I think you mean, will I go for, by normal, you saying someone that looks...
They don't look... somebody who looks
because obviously
straight.
I can never go for a guy that wears eyelashes, makeup.
Like you.
No.
Basically, yes,
you cannot before the guest. Yes, you cannot appear before the guest.
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
I'm the Mr. Dali.
Yeah, I get you. So we also have this thing of, again, we mentioned all the names, guys. Don't forget, lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, and queer, right? We also mentioned transgender. We know that transgender is people who change, like who drink hormones, pills, and go through operations for them to no longer be that version of themselves. If you were a man, you no longer want to be a man. You go through operations of removing and whatnot. So do you see yourself going through that transition, like one day transitioning, gal, being like, that's not me. I wanna be a girl now.
I don't have problem with transgenders, but I feel like I won't be. I will be what? Not accepting who I am. I have transgender friends.
Yeah.
But I don't see myself transitioning anytime.
Or it's more like you know already that you were born a man.
Yes.
Although people can call you gay, like me saying Wanyanaka, yes girl, you don't mind all of that, but you're still a man.
You need to understand, at the end of the day, I am a man.
Yeah.
Hence the call gay.
Yeah.
Had I not be a man, one wouldn't have called me gay.
Yeah. Yes. And then when I as gay at home, like how do they call you? I don't know. I don't know. Let's say for instance, you have Wanawa, your sister. Okay?
Yes.
One of your sister must call you Malom. Yes. So I don't know. Malomi or
imagine girl Malome appearing with long eyelashes, makeup on.
Yeah.
I'm fleeking, darling.
Yeah. So
with braids, long braids like this. No. They either call me Queen Mother, or they call me Sue. Because, and you need to understand, I am, at the end of the day, I'm your motherfucking Queen Mother.
Yes, girl, Mother Teresa in the house.
Your Highness.
Okay. So, now we're going to move to a little bit of gossip. We've been through your relationship, right? Guys. I'm
hiding my man like a payslip.
You can never payslip. So now we want to know about the gossip that's been going on, and I'm pretty sure even the viewers they really need to find out about everything that's been going on. We've seen your lives, girl. You've been on a live. Hey. Stories, mamang, wasilui, everything. Yes, and also we've seen that the friends that you used to have then, you're no longer friends with them. What transpired? We're like, what's happening there? We want to know the gossip. Please give us everything.
I hate digital footprints because now it's left there.
It's there
for people to see.
It was always there, girl.
Yeah, like any other friendships, ours with certain people took a detour. Instead of going there, it went south.
Yeah.
So I'm no longer friends with certain people.
Yeah. But Emma Bailey, let me stop you right there. Mother Teresa is being broad. Mother Teresa, I know it down, and I know you must narrow it down. How did you fight with these people? What happened? You can't just say I grew up. We outgrow each other. There was a reason. You want to know the reason? But everybody's waiting for the reason.
Okay, fine. As I mentioned before, I am welcoming.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm easy to be friends with.
Yeah.
But
always
the moment
to speak to people.
Yeah, the moment you start belittling my parents, you are asking for my attention.
Yeah.
And because it's free, I'm gonna give it to you.
And then people don't realize our parents' lives and everything, it's not really our lives. How they did things, it's them.
I understand the fact that they might not worship the grounds my mom walks on, or rather my father, because he's late. Yeah, my father is late. Now I'm left with only my mom.
Yeah.
Because I worship the ground she walks on.
Yeah.
I don't want a person to mess with where my mom or the my person stands for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what you're trying to tell me now is that one of your friends said something bad about your parents.
Exactly.
Okay, so explain, okay? So
okay,
the person said something bad.
Okay, you
and then now what did you do? We wanna know.
Okay, we were friends, right? And then phew. So we had a mutual friend. The other party did not see eye to eye with the other one.
Yeah.
So this other one, maybe yeah, so the other one did not see eye to eye. They did initially, but as time progresses, they stopped. And then because now I was friends with the other one, so this other one decided, I'm gonna stop being friends with this one. Fine, I did not have problem with.
Okay, so Again, we speak about two people. You mentioned two people. You said this other one and this other one.
Yes.
So it's two people. So it's two people, and then more two people here.
No, not really me. Nasa kushishi chomi ya ka.
Oh, motho e leng chomi ya gago.
Yeah. So
Okay.
nkirele ke le chomi ya ka ka. For a very long time.
Yeah.
Very, very long time.
Then inatla.
Yena atla afterwards in the picture.
Oh, already already una le motho o le chomi.
ya.
Yena aba mo.
Okay. And then badi mana dilo moe. I was not there when ebani mana dilo che. So, ngwanyana wa technology a di mishane. Bye.
Banyana, they look out for each other. Okay, so bona badi mishane dilo.
Badi mishane dilo was not there. But eba ilwa. Ne ba sa lo person. O had decided to walk away. Kenya business in yabo. Like
anampa include or
yeah, so as
all
and whatnot.
Dia parchaka ila jusha and utsama le mamang ke tswa mo yena ya.
Yeah, ka se le prominent leona. And then there's another one. O ilong gore now I was commenting on someone's post on Facebook. So this one took a screenshot of what we were talking about more. Asisendela Cinderella. Cinderella abona di kwai di molekana ke. Akena. And by that time she had blocked me on Facebook and WhatsApp as well.
Yeah.
Then I was with my longtime friend. We were eating. So Ari jamo. Oh, one unblock if you wanna get text. They take 3. You need the voice note take 3. Like they were swearing.
Wow, swear.
I did not have problem with that one. I only reacted when
she started
mentioning my mom.
Yeah.
I saved it. Kufamini.
Mimishu.
Kamufamini.
Chia ngwanyana chia uku.
Kamufamini. Katray. And each time I log in.
Yeah.
And now, so Nali Owa this screenshot now.
Yeah.
We no longer friends. We no longer friends, but I'm still friends with my long-term friend. Yes.
So it was a thing out of it, your friendships, your long friendships, this topic about people just balwele bona on their own, ba go faka mo gare ga tabewe. O mong yena o ne screenshot saying gore clearly had nothing to do with them. So, and everything. So how's the treatment now? How do they react when they see you now, those friends of yours and everything?
So ole ke moruhileng nna. Akini problem there na. To me is a nobody. Like, who are you?
Like when you're done, you're done.
When I'm done, I'm done. You know, I don't see myself mending fences with people that I don't see being envisioned. Which was like drive and vision. I keep on it. So there's this other one. Even Kori who try by all means to take away people from me.
Yeah.
So this one, we had mutual friends.
Yeah.
Doing things together.
Yeah. Yeah.
Kuri starting gaufel.
Lele banyana bakache.
Bushuri gaufel.
Yeah.
So Gelena decided to was thinking this at a time. I think it was. I don't recall the year, but the 2021, 2022.
Yeah. Somewhere around that time.
Yes, around the time.
Yeah.
It was around December. This is the and concoct a lie about me. You cannot concoct a lie about me. How? Because I was not home. So they concocted a lie about me, and then I found out when I came back home. You did this. You did. All sorts of evil things to my friend. So all sorts of evil things to my friend. I was like, doing those evil things to my friend. I was not even home when all these things transpired.
Imagine. And they're like, guys, it's so weird having to have friends, and then you find your friends are speaking some ill things behind your back.
Yes.
Like if you hear something about me, personally, if you hear something about me, rather you come to me and we hash it out, man.
The way we used to share.
We speak about it. Like if you hear something about your man, and you won't go to other people because re le bone le rata banna lena le bile banna pele mokoni pele taba lena must come to an end. When it comes to your friends, they don't even come to you and ask you like what happened, what did you do? Monna ena wa marata o boshekishe mutu o motsane a go botsa maka ane o tshepe mara rena re tlo go botsa ke nnete a wa le da le easy rampo cut off different cut it off yona bana re cut off just like that. So like with this other friend of yours, like is it a thing or asa like ga o bona no like what do they do?
Whenever they see me
they
frown. Yeah, they frown, they put on this funny face. Should they see me talking to you, they won't come and greet us, both of us. They will narrow their greetings to hi P.
And that's it.
And then I'm left out. Fine. Or suppose we're walking. When we walk past them, if you wanna exchange pleasantries or niceties, whatever you guys wanna do, I don't have a problem. I'll just step away, like 2 steps away from you guys, and give you the privacy to talk. But whenever it's them and whomever I would be wanting to talk to at that particular time, they wouldn't give me that platform. They would.
Basically, by actor.
And the generation like why actor? I can now. Maybe supporting Christian somewhere else. Why act?
Like, what is
exing me the whole queen mad? I'm like, bow down, bitches.
Yes, and also, guys, like we have to grow up. Some of the things we understand or we may clash in life, and there's things that we may not like. You know, growing up, we are different people. I might like something that you don't like, and that's okay. You know, like that's okay. But it doesn't necessarily mean that we were supposed to be behind each other. Like more and it's a thing. I don't want to greet you. Hey, I can't even say hi to you just because you're there. Or I can't sit in a particular spot because you are there. So is that something that you experience? Or how do you
They won't come, and they try as much as they can to paint me black wherever they go. And I'm like,
there's a point where they would just be like, and somebody asked them and they'd be like, I don't know what's happening.
So now because they have new friends, the crew, you know, we had mutual friends. After the fallout, I decided to establish friendships and new rapports far from them. Now I think that when they see me, they frown. All of them. They even blocked me on Facebook. So at some point I was like, "Ooh, these ones." I feel like they are intimidated by my personality.
The kind of person that you are. Yeah. So value your personality is out there. It's very.
Yes. So it kind of intimidates them. So I'm like, so I was like, okay. Both of the same feather flocks together.
Yes, because honestly, why would you be so mad at somebody if something happened a long time ago? Like, we just move on from it. Unless if really you feel inferior and you feel like that person is superior over you, which I feel like that's something is happening. Yes, girl, that's how they felt like with you and your situation, right? Okay, so we've been talking about friends now. Let's move on. We need to get to know more of our girl here, ne? So, like, what advice would you give, let's say, to a person, a kid, who is out there and they're probably gay or lesbian or transgender or bisexual?
Whatever case may be. Okay.
You know?
I get you.
They're probably in that department, but they don't really know how to come out or how to behave. And you know, some of the people, they're not even sure, am I really gay? Or, you know, is this a phase or whatnot? Yeah, so how would you advise that kind of person?
You know, when it's time for you, it's high time. If it's time, you need to stop living for the people. You need to live for you. Because you're hiding who you truly are amongst people. It builds anger and resentment within you, deep in you.
Yeah.
So if kinako, And you can't say, you can never know if you're gay or lesbian up until you try it.
You try something. So basically, in other words, what our Mother Teresa here is saying is that you don't know. I could be gay. I mean, I could be lesbian. Anybody could be gay. I mean, just because you've never experienced something doesn't necessarily mean that you're not that something. Like me right now, I've never kissed a girl before. Come to think of it.
So you'll never know.
So I don't know. Maybe I like it.
You can't be ruler.
Yeah, but no, you don't know unless you experience that whole, go through that process. I think that's what Mother Teresa is saying. Like, go through it, man.
Because why straight.
Yeah.
Mara, hi Shapa 9.
Hey, Shapa 9. Give a level after 9.
Busy. If I were to spill the beans.
Yeah.
And name drop and say people, they would collapse.
Drama.
By the time I live this they wanted to, because what I know for sure, if I am to spill the beans, by the time I leave the studio, I know. I'm not what I like about this. What you know what life is wrong. What I like about life, after 9. Oh,
like you.
His legs are higher up in the sky.
Yeah.
Like you want to know. Yeah.
So what you're saying is that you've had people in your life by long they look straight and ban a relationship. Mara. After night, during midnight sessions. Yes,
and I can't say quite a few. I can't say quite a few. I can say 90%. Wabona this thing but they're publicly known to be gay.
Yeah.
By longer they are not.
Yeah.
By longer they are publicly known to be gay. But by longer they are publicly not known.
So basically, not everyone has courage to come out and be like, nah, I look at a team here. So,
ruler, how you feel? Copy if you say, nothing is straight.
Bofang, kinipitang, munay, jam, shalam, rao. You need
to start calling them guy. Because you might find when is your boyfriend. And your boyfriend is with their boyfriend. And they are playing a girlfriend role at that particular So there's nothing to save here. Let us just carry on.
Yeah, so basically they're saying some men they hide their true identity and baroka bana monna agana asa kwane ni bugay na bugay ke brother une mogwa.
Yeah, you know. Yeah, in my experience, most of the people that I've encountered, they're homophobes. They were homophobes then. But now, industry, AI technology, this one, because wow.
Kukuya technology.
Girl!
But you can understand the
No, you would not. You would never.
Mix, okay.
Concoction.
Yeah. Yeah, and also I think I get that part because you find men being so angry that somebody is gay, and you ask yourself, where does the anger come from? Like, you are gay. Why Aquata?
Yeah, I did not know. It does not.
It doesn't make sense. So you find people who are angry. Usually they do play for that team, and they're just mad. You can live.
Yeah, you know, and again, not with people that I've experienced, or rather my encounters in life.
Yeah.
People that are not homophobic.
Yeah.
I say my lemon kakra ilukuri. Yena haita my 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
But ba reng ga ke tswelela o kere motho a tletse poleke yena ke kirile speaker sa group ke ena na le tabanyana
Ne.
ha shapa 9 o'clock shoo.
Yeah.
Wazula Zulu.
Yeah.
You cannot hate something that you don't give a flying fuck about.
It's exactly. Yes. Like if you don't really care about something, why is it even important? Like why are we even discussing it? We're not supposed to be angry. We're not supposed to talk about it. Yes. It's just a thing. It's just if you feel like that person is going through a phase, it's their phase. Why are you mad? Like you're supposed to look at it.
Their business.
Or it's their business.
It has got nothing to do with me.
Yeah, but since Ulengwanyana Wamo West, right? Like which place would you think or it has a lot of homophobes, like those people you feel like ba?
Woo! Name dropping, name shaming.
Yeah.
Ratok. Those two places.
Yeah.
Yo, these are the only two places in like around.
Yeah.
Those two vicinities.
And
now that
you think about it, not a lot of people, like, there's not a lot of gays around Ratok. And I think that's because of
only there are no, like, rephrase.
Yeah.
A lot of gay people that you don't not know.
Oh, the kind of the ones who are hiding. After night. Yeah.
We know them.
Okay, so like there's not a lot of them. And also like in the morning today, and I was having a chat with my dad, and then he also mentioned, or because I told him about the sort of like we're gonna have it and the LGBTQ plus we're gonna be talking about this thing, and then he was like, one game why? Like I'm gonna talk, and you know that mentality is also a thing, or they don't really know, they don't really familiarize themselves with, like
generation.
Yeah.
Generation antique. And then there's us.
Yeah.
But if you are to date back, maybe when you can information back then, gay life has always been there.
Nah. Like it's always.
It has always been there because right now, if you come across some maybe a well-respected man, by looking at them, you'd tell her this one. Hanke ba go no awa. Ke be se khwibila mama.
Ba le bona le na bo buffing shine. A so gore la di rata dilo tseo. Le tshaba
I did not say that. You did, girl. I did not say that. You did.
Yes. Also, we have to also speak about your career. I could we know yes, Wanyana was strata, gay vibes and everything, but we know there's more to you as a person.
Yeah.
There's more to you as a person, or like what kind of person are you? Like what do you do? Career vibes. Like what are you studying or anything?
Sure. With my education, I'm reserved. I've decided to take a reserved route.
Yeah.
I don't like divulging or rather disclosing what I'm doing.
You don't like being out there.
So yeah, I don't like being out there. I studied a diploma in journalism in Rosebank.
Yeah.
And now I'm doing BCom.
Yes, girl.
Communication
sciences. You're not just
Now I'm doing communication sciences. So, but I don't like talking about what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cause they're in a little low. And they're listening.
I don't like talking about it.
Yeah.
Now I'm doing BCom. My wish for, or rather, before I could start with this journalism course, I wanted to focus mainly on photography.
Yeah.
But looking at how, remember I'm from rural places.
Yeah.
Looking at how people from around do not want to fuck out money. Yo, the dynamic. They do not want to fuck out money. You'd find a person trying to negotiate the price you charge.
Yeah, already. And it's
for
like,
a wedding.
And it's like you as a person.
Before I could charge that price,
you've already
I sat down with
myself.
I went through everything. Yeah. I then decided, oh, you know what? More 15,000 will cover everything. Perhaps my commission will be around 2,000, 4,000. But now they don't understand.
Or you've already negotiated basically.
Yes, I remember when studying journalism, we had to buy the camera
Yeah.
Okay, man, aseranta.
Aseranda.
Nibe.
Aseranda Kevin.
Aseranta.
No.
Because you'd find Canon at 50K.
Mm.
So they taught us about the IRS, aperture, depth of field, and whatnot. That's what I wanted to focus on.
Yeah.
But because I then grew Lerato for presenting. I said, you know what?
Yeah,
I don't like when at all. So I grew Lerato for presenting because it also formed part of the journalism.
Yeah, because with journalism you have to present the
umbrella.
information. Yeah.
Yes. So there's broadcast, media ethic, and whatnot, POJ. So yeah, besides that, they are very stingy. You know what? Let me just try to focus more presenting or because before you could be a news reader, you need to start more fielding.
Really.
Yes, that is why now wherever I go, I establish rapport with everyone.
Yeah.
If suppose I go to a certain entity, when I get there, I make sure I create relationship with more. Or next time, if one of story, I can create a rapport.
But before you pass me and you continue to explain to us, entity, entity.
Entity is an establishment.
Like what?
Establishment.
Yeah, it's an establishment of something else.
Yes. So I make sure. Keep friendly to everyone. You take driver. If you know the story, who can share one day?
Yeah. Like you just familiarize yourself.
This station, everyone. Create a relationship.
Everyone.
And what I've learned about I've learned as a journalism student, your phone must always be above 80%.
Yeah.
Or just in case, but a story
or one read.
The moment you capture the moment. Yeah, I started journalism, and then I'm done because I'm done with journalism. The BCom.
Yeah.
Now I'm a grad.
Yes, girl. We have graduations in the house.
I'm a grad.
Yeah. And
so I'm a degree hand.
Yeah, so this gets to show you that there's more to a person than just the person being gay.
I'm not an invalid.
You know? I know people, when they see gay people, they just think, gay. There's nothing going on about their lives. But now we get to realize and get to know better that there's actually more. People are actually studying. People are actually doing better with their lives, you know.
And I used to go, I used to have extramural activities for English. Like we got in for English. Remember? English.
Yeah,
medium of instruction.
You
need to know English. Find English. The extra lessons.
Yeah.
And remember, in Joburg, I used to stay in the Babs. So
yeah.
Babs
kiddy sabapo.
Yeah.
Right now it's about Babs again.
Before staying in my own place. Before moving to my own place. I used to stay in the burbs.
Yeah.
Yes. So
it was a thing out of it. English was a thing. And you had to actually speak it. And everything. No, we heard you. I think everybody heard it. You are bombasticking ass. I don't know if that was correct English. But anyway.
We tell it right now.
Surprise.
What I'm thinking about my question.
Yeah.
Joke lebona. Kuri ibatlawn ya bona. But every time and again, I'm Leonard.
Leonard.
So now I want to go to main course. Keep busy with my main course because I'm done with my course.
Yes, when I get cheers to that.
Nothing and they think they're really illiterate, invalid and what no.
And Oscar ro finish up illiterate.
Because now
yeah.
Every time I can feel check out, oh, mola assignment in yaka. Let me add this.
Yeah.
Let me add this.
Yeah.
o kry-a ke ntse re nwa mo 24 go tletse mo tafoleng mabjala so le corona le corona
Yeah, so basically, I think basically that's what you're also teaching people. Or there's more to people than we actually look at.
Yes.
And as a person, don't just sit around, man. Do something. Do something about your life.
Busy.
Get yourself together.
Keep yourself busy.
You know, when it comes to career-wise.
Even if it takes or register the chappies, do that.
Aha. Wanyana ko register chappies. Abe busy. Bophelo bo be on. Right? Yes, girl. Alright, Wanyana we know Wanyana wakacheku and everything, and I forgot to touch like something when we were talking about your sexuality, younger. Or like we know Wanyana ki Wanyana or ratang hubang Wanyana in bed, like you said. Wanyana waho.
Kiba wild.
Over wild. Action must come to you. They must bring the action, and when you are the girl, right? So like I wanna know, have you had like a threesome?
Ooh, girl.
But Wanyana, like well, maybe girl and a boy, or maybe two boys together.
Damn, girl. Damn. I'm so kinky, but it has never stretched to that point.
Yeah.
No, I've never done that.
Like you've never experienced anything where you had to like go into it. Like have you had a girl who's like, yeah, na kinyago muncha buke. I can remember those girls who tend to think like that. Or kinyago muncha buke is temporary and everything. Have you never heard that girl ever in your life?
I've had quite a few, but not with actions.
Banyana.
Yes, please. Girl. Hold Swain.
Yes.
Yeah, I've had quite a few.
Yeah.
Not with actions though. They say something to me about me not being gay, pretending. I mean, girl.
Also, there's
can you ever pretend to be?
So there's people out there who actually think that
they used to be.
Yeah.
That lately, no. Back then, when people did not know about gay people.
Yeah.
Remember when coming into the picture, we were already in the picture, but being in the picture a lot more. We started around 2011. It was my friends and I. So yeah, that's when things started. Then certain girls around 2012.
Yeah.
Yes, around 2012. Some girls had this. I don't know where.
This thing,
yes.
I want to see you. I don't know
where it came from. I'm like.
It's always like them thinking, or people are always pretending and they're not who they think they are.
She was like, when I know this thing of yours, it's not permanent, it's temporary. It's a phase. You'll face out anytime soon. I was like, girl, please bring a man here and we'll start talking. But if it's you,
when are you not going to discuss like that much with?
If it's you, there's really nothing that we will talk about. If it's your man, I'll get down on him.
So you're just thinking to yourself, like, wherever there's a girl, you're just not interested. God damn, girl.
To me, there's nothing enticing rather
about a girl and a girl being naked.
There's nothing of that sort. Like
nothing at all.
No, if it's tuna fish here, no.
When are we eating the fish?
No.
I'm
not a tuna fish type of guy.
Banana. Yes, girl. Banana cucumber.
Girl, like it makes me happy.
Yeah, no, I get it. So, like with dating, like you said, you never dated like a girl ever in your life, and you've never even emphasized on looking at a girl and be like, she's very pretty.
No.
I think I might at one point.
Whenever I see a girl, I see a friend, I see a sister.
It's always like that. Like it's more like it's natural with
how
I don't
see myself dating a girl. I've never dated a girl. I don't feel like dating a girl.
So are you saying you are not open to even trying to date a girl?
I know even if I am to try, nothing will happen.
You know, basically, or just your sister or your friend.
It's your China.
Yeah.
No tuna fish.
No tuna fish. No VJJ. Not.
No,
I want you to Virginia.
I came to Virginia.
Or other cucumber. Yes.
So now, since that I'm in a stable relationship, Yo,
Vele go stable mo.
Yes.
Like it's nice vibes and everything. Yeah.
Hence I mentioned before, he's the king of my kingdom. And I believe I am the king of his kingdom, of course.
Yes. Okay. So now we want to know, like, we know coming out to parents is never easy. And the reason it's never easy is because our parents don't really make it known to us that we can actually come out to them with such type of things and everything. So how would you advise parents out there how to look at the situation? Like, also there's people in the community who like to disrespect and not look at you in a proper manner. Like, how would you advise all of them, the people and the parents, like how to deal with situations about LGBTQ, how to manage them?
Yeah, I also had my fair share with how people would comment or pass derogatory remarks. If perhaps I'm walking by the streets, one would pass very derogatory remarks. And I'd remember that for me to be here, my mom encouraged me to live my life to the best level of my
so basically you had a very supporting
my support system is very strong, still is very strong.
Yes. Go to your mom not now. So like I want to know, at home they know you're a man,
yes,
man. So my mom to people, is it I'm girl wanyanaka or
not to my mom. When she see me, she see that girl. Because even when we talk, she'd be like, Wanyan. And I'm like, yes.
So basically, you're getting comfortability from home.
Yeah, it comes from home. So I suggest one try as much as they can to make their parents exposed to this life. Or perhaps find a mediator. Someone whom their parents look forward to or look at
or take their advices and
the
advice and whatnot.
If your parent idolizes a certain or a particular person around the vicinity, I think it's best you talk to that person and ask them to advocate for you with your parents.
Ask your parents to facilitate the vicinity.
They can facilitate the whole thing, so they can.
Like be a mediator. Somebody who's a mediator, basically. Because how it goes. That is a mediator, guys.
Because there's that person your parents respect a lot. And even if that person, perhaps maybe your parents do not know of, but you can see where this person is very fond of me. They understand me. You can ask them to advocate for you,
to speak for you when it comes to strict parents. And whatnot. Maybe university,
varsity,
maybe
in urban places. In urban places. Kafika kwa ina ngwanyana wa strata. Ina ngwanyana wa diboti. Ina ngwanyana ole wa skete. Ina ngwanyana o rekisa nchotho. Ba understand na o bathantsha le skontiri. Goniwe mara ga itla mo gae. Each and every Friday a tla mo gae o ka re ga di sutu tse dingwe a re mo recognize go
kana mo tsebe mara ku etro
ba we know gore kwa re bile a new name ke le DL.
Ena le tso lena
ba mo tsa kwa ke le DL
ba re ku dropong le re ha
so nna ke bona
le bitla mo gae
yes
le dia ba nna gampena le bona
ke bona DL so ke bona go le useless gore o ganetse ngwana to live their level I mean to live their life
the
to the best level of their ability because go re wa tsoka lebelela gana go ngwe ke bona bo bontate ba gana bana ba phela maphelo a bona wa ba tsang wena wa yo gana ke phela phelo baka.
It's more like
allow me to make my own mistakes and learn from them. If maybe them being gay or lesbian is if you believe it's a face or it's a face vele. Allow them to make that mistake. Allow them to explore. And if this is not the life that I want to live.
Yes, and also
the senses life when but if
but anyway, look, like also like we know, or some people, there's people, we're not disregarding people we know, or they go through phases. I guess there's those ones very rats about Mothiba gay, bunyaning, margarola, like it's no longer gay, is really a man. We understand, or at that certain point it was a phase, maybe influenced by where you are. You might find, or at that time you were the only boy in a family where there's only women and there's girls and whatnot, and you wanted to imitate and be like that. Then you realize at a later stage that that was actually a phase. We're not disregarding it, but we're just saying, as people, everybody must just get to experience and be at a point where they know this is what I want. Like they must learn from the experiences that they can take.
Exactly, because you can't force them to lead life through you.
Yeah.
As a parent.
And the parents have a thing of
tendency of making allow me to make my own mistakes.
Yeah.
Let me be me. Learn from my mistakes. Afterwards, I'll take it from there. If I this thing of being lesbian or being gay it's not my thing. It's not really working for me. I'll then try but otherwise say if kinaka polosi. So the advice that you would give to parents specifically, like what would you say to somebody, or like let your kids live their best life? Yeah, I'd say let them live their lives, and if it's a mistake what they're doing, then they'll then learn and probably stop leading such lives.
Yeah.
But right now, hey.
Yeah.
Because the life over thibelang gore ba e phele ke e leng gore bone by acknowledge. Hence I mentioned before, hiding who you truly are, mo bathong, it builds or rather creates resentment and anger within you.
Yeah.
When people talk to you, a lot of anger. It's no longer it's anger. Let's emphasize that. Anger. Angry. That's good one kushisha.
Yeah. No,
I
understand you.
Yes.
Yeah, and it's more like also they should just realize their kids are still the same.
Lesbian, okay.
Yeah.
We still but as part of the LGBTQI.
Aha, LGBTQI.
Kita be just pay the LGBTQI. Yeah. As I also form part of that. But if you cut me open, I'm still the same as the other person.
Yeah.
I bleed the same blood
as the other person.
I cry same tears as someone cries. I inhale the same oxygen.
Yeah, as
I
else.
am a human being after all. Yes.
Like nothing has changed about
nothing
you.
Has changed. It's just the sexual preferences and orientation.
Mara, you are still wana. Yes. And you still need their guidance and their protection and everything.
To the shops for something, I'd go and bring that to you.
Yeah.
Difference is I play for a different team.
Okay, well, guys, that's about it. You heard we had Wanyana Strata, Wanyana Wakacheku, Mother Teresa in the house. If you like what you're saying, please don't forget to subscribe. Wanyana Wakacheku, please be there and subscribe. We have more coming up, and thank you very much. Beep, 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 beep.